Hello, and this is Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. Welcome to another replay using Replay Baseball, PC Replay Baseball to be specific, to be exact. I'm going to have a matchup again. I'm going to play the Red Sox. I saw another good pitching matchup here. John Lester's just coming off of a complete game one hitter against the Yankees, and he's going to be facing the Chicago White Sox and Chris Sale. Red Sox just got Chris Sale for the 2017 season, and Chris Sale is having a good season so far in the 2014 season replay here. Red Sox haven't won a game since I last played, since John Lester last pitched. They're 3-12, so they've gone 0-4 since that win. And Chris Sale is having a good year, like I said, 1-1. Not much run support with a 2.01 ERA. In three starts, he's pitched 22 innings with a 1.16 WHIP also. And no, we won't want that. I'm gonna have Chicago. The AI computer plays Chicago, and your leaders so far are Dustin Pedroia with a 327 average, David Ortiz with 4 homers, and not much for stolen bases. And Mike Napoli's leading your team with stolen bases. And for the White Sox, Alejandro De Aza, who did play for the Red Sox, I believe, in the 2015 season for a little bit. And Alexia Ramirez, power hitting shortstop, leads with 4 home runs for Chicago. And he also has 3 stolen bases. So this game I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be doing a simulcast, which is going to show all the scores for the day at the right, which is kind of a cool little thing. I just wanted to showcase that today, as well as the pitching matchup. So let's get started.
Replay Radio is live from Chicago. Top of the first.
And I will not be playing the 7th inning stretch music, because apparently that is copyrighted. So we're just going to bypass that right away as soon as that comes out, if I remember. Alrighty, so this is the Replay Baseball here, and this is the simulcast right here. Toggle Replay Network Display. Oh, okay. So that's a pretty cool thing. So I can show this, but I really don't need to show the lineup here. I mean, I could, but kind of want to toggle it with the simulcast thing so we keep track of the other scores in the league. Baltimore still only has 1 loss on the season. And are they playing today? They are not. They are off today. So unfortunately, it was a simulcast through the Baltimore victory. They won 11 straight to start the season, and then they lost 1. And I believe that's still their only loss in the year. So alright, so anyway, we'll start off like this and then we'll go to the scores later on. So, Chris Sale and the Chicago White Sox will be facing a Boston lineup of Dustin Pedroia batting first and playing second base. And this lineup is a lot different than the one that than we saw earlier. Pedroia is now batting first. They had Johnny Gomes batting first last time. And Xander Bogaerts will be batting second, playing shortstop. Ortiz batting third and DHing. Mike Napoli batting cleanup. And Johnny Gomes has moved from leadoff over to the 5th spot, which is definitely a better position for him. David Ross batting 6th and catching. Nava playing right field and batting 7th. Ryan Roberts batting 8th and playing third base, and JBJ, Jackie Bradley Jr., batting 9th and playing center. So David Ortiz leads the team here with 12 RBIs. I think he leads the team. I would think so. So alright, and Chris Sale, as we said before, 2.01 ERA, 1.16 WHIP, record of 1-1. 21 hits in 22 innings pitched. He's allowed just 1 home run, 6 runs, 5 walks, and 25 Ks. So more than a K per inning there. So he's having a good season so far. So first up will be Dustin Pedroia, hitting .327 with a homer and 8 RBIs. And we'll be playing from Comiskey, U.S. Cellular Field, sorry. I almost said Comiskey Park. I've been playing a lot of 1978 baseball. So alright, so let's get started. This will be my third replay game of the day. Hits it over to short. Flip, throws over to first. 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Alright, next up will be Xander Bogaerts. He's hitting .220 with 3 homers and 6 RBI. And he strikes out. So 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox.
2 outs, bases empty.
Next up will be Big Papi David Ortiz. He's cooled off a little bit. He's hitting .308 with 4 homers and 12 RBIs. I think when last game I played, he was hitting .353, so he's hit a little bit of a slump, but still having a fine season overall. And I guess he's telling Chris Sale he's having a fine season. Hits a home run off of Chris Sale, lefty on lefty matchup, to give Boston a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. So good start for the Red Sox.
2 outs, bases empty.
All right, Mike Napoli up now, hitting .226 with 2 homers and 4 RBIs. Just wanted to give a shout out to Al Red Sox fan.
1 hit and none left on.
He's playing these Red Sox games. Not really an honor of him, but I'm sure he'll like to watch the Red Sox here, as they are his favorite team along with me, and Ron Juckett also, who's also a big Red Sox fan. Some fellow New Englanders here. So alright, so next up
Bottom of the first.
will be the Chicago White Sox, and their lineup is as follows. Adam Eaton playing center field and batting first. Marcus Semien playing third base and hitting second. Batting third and playing right field, Dan Vecito. Vecito, something like that. Batting fourth and DHing, Adam Dunn. Batting fifth, playing first base, the veteran and Chicago White Sox through and through, Paul Konerko. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, Alexei Ramirez. Batting seventh and playing left field, Alejandro De Aza. Behind the plate and batting eighth, Tyler Flowers. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Lurie Garcia. Sorry, Adam Dunn up first. He'll be facing John Lester, who's got a record of 1-2. But like we said, he had a complete game 1 hitter against the Yankees in his last start. Great innings pitched to hits ratio. Only allowed 15 hits and 27 innings pitched. 3 home runs allowed. 10 runs, 5 walks, and 25 K, so almost a strikeout an inning. And a great whip of .074. Or I should say 0.74. So alright, Adam Eaton will be leading off, hitting .290 with no homers and 6 RBIs. And it's a bunt. So first batter immediately gets a hit off of Lester here. Not messing around there. Thought he'd catch him off, caught the Red Sox and Ryan Roberts off guard there. So both, in order for him to field it, both the numbers have to be higher, I believe. No, I'm sorry. both the numbers have to be lower than his thing to field it, and the 4 was higher. So, so I think that's how it works. We'll see. We'll get this down. So all right. So runner on leadoff man's on first for the White Sox here. So next up we Marcus Semien, hitting .228 with a homer and 8 RBIs. And back-to-back singles. So the White Sox have come to the game swinging. Next up, Diane Vecito. And he lines out to right for the first out of the inning. So one down and runners on first and second. And Diane Vecito is hitting .231 with 4 RBIs. All right, the cleanup hitter Adam Dunn.
1 out, men on first and second.
Will be up now, hitting .225 with a homer and 6 RBIs. Comebacker to Lester, see if he can turn 2. Throws a second for 1. Throws back to first. No, and Dunn beats it out, so they can only turn 1. So runners at the corners now with 1 out.
2 outs, men on first and third.
2 outs, sorry. Canucko up now, 2 inning, 250. And he grounds out to first.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on.
He grounds out to third, sorry. All right, so the White Sox threaten but do not score. He did get 2 hits, though, which is 1 more than they got all of last game. The Yankees did. All right, so next up against Sale will be Gomes, Ross, and Nava. Gomes is hitting .258 with a homer and 3 RBIs. And he strikes out.
1 out, base is empty.
It's Chris Sale's 3rd K on the day. So he struck out 3 of the first 5 batters. Next up will be David Ross, hitting Lester's personal catcher here. Hitting just a .71 with a homer and where are they? Oh, sorry, homer and an RBI. And he strikes out. So Sale has struck out 4 of the first 6 hitters here. Daniel Nava up now, hitting just .200 with no homers and 2 RBIs. And he hits a double into the corner. The Red Sox have a 2 out.
2 outs, man on second.
Runner in scoring position here for Ryan Roberts. Hitting just a .125 and 16 at-bats. Just has 2 hits. Still looking for his first RBI. This would be a great time for it. Line drive towards left field. And it's a single. And he gets his first RBI to give the Red Sox a 2-0 lead against Chris Sale and the White Sox.
2 outs, men on first.
All right, next up will be Jackie Bradley Jr. He's upped his average to .311 with a homer and 7 RBIs. So doing well from that number 9 spot there. And this time he strikes out, though, to retire the side. But
run, 2 hits, and 1 left on.
So the Red Sox add 1. Heading to the bottom of the second, they're up 2-0. So after the next inning, we'll check the out-of-town scoreboard there. So Ramirez grounds out to Bogarts. 1 up and 1 down. He's now hitting .283. So next up, Alejandro De Aza.
1 out, base is empty.
298 hitter on the season with a homer and 6 RBIs. And Lester gets him.
2 outs, base is empty.
It's Lester's first strikeout on the day. Next up will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Off to a good start, hitting .314 with a homer and 4 RBIs. And it falls in front of Gomes for a base hit.
2 outs, men on first.
All right, the number 9 hitter, Lurie Garcia. He's hitting just .083 with no homers and no RBIs. Just 1 hit on the season and 12 at-bats. And Lester gets him.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the third.
All right, the Red Sox will send the top of the order in Pedroia, Bogarts, and Ortiz against Sale. And Sale gets him.
1 out, bases empty.
That's Sale's 6th K on the day. So, next up will be Xander Bogaerts. He struck out his first time up. And he strikes out again. Wow. Chris Sale is firing him hot and hard.
2 outs, bases empty.
So glad he's on their team now. He changed his socks. Alrighty, so next up will be Big Papi. He homered off Sale his first time up. See what he does this time. Ooh, possible rare play here. 3 or 5 will be a rare play. And it's a rare play here. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not an injury here. High pop-up, fine home plate. Catcher flips a mask quickly to settle under the towering pop-up. So, I believe that 1 to 3 will be a catch, and anything above that will be an error. And it looks like he makes the catch to end the inning.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
So Big Papi fouls out to the catcher.
Bottom of the third.
All right, we head to the bottom of the third. Red Sox up 2-0. Each team has 3 hits. All right, top of the order, and Eaton will lead off. He had a bunt single his first time up. And he pops up to Roberts to start the 3rd inning here. Okay, Simeon up now.
1 out, bases empty.
He singled his first time up also. And he strikes out this time. Cito's up now.
2 outs, bases empty.
He lined out to right his first time up. And he has a single here. Oh, possible error on Bradley. Let's see what happened here. 63, so it'd have to be a 64, 65, or 66 for it to be an error. And Bradley makes the play, no error. So he throws it in,
2
holds
outs, men on first.
Cito to a single. Got him done up now. Grounded out to the pitcher. In a fielder's choice the first time. And he lines out to Bradley to either side.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the 4th.
So Chris Sale already has 7 strikeouts on the day through 3 innings. And let's check the out-of-town scoreboard. So here in Chicago, the Red Sox lead the White Sox 2-0 in the top of the 4th. Detroit leads Cleveland 1-0 in the top of the 3rd. Houston and Kansas City are scoreless in the bottom of the 3rd. Minnesota leads Toronto 1-0 in the top of the 4th. The Yankees trail Tampa by 1-0 in the top of the 4th. The bottom of the 4th, the Rangers trail Seattle by 3. Atlanta and Philadelphia are scoreless here in the top of the 4th. Pittsburgh leads Milwaukee 3-2 in the top of the 4th. Colorado leads San Diego 1-0 in the top of the 4th. The Giants lead the Dodgers 1-0 in the top of the fourth. And finally, St. Louis leads Washington 1-0 in the top of the fourth. So those are your out-of-town scores. All right, so let's see. All right, so we head to the top of the fourth inning. The Red Sox will have Napoli, Gomes, and Ross up against Sale. And it's a double. Leadoff double for Mike Napoli. So the Red Sox are in business, hoping to add to their slim 2-run lead.
No outs, man on second.
Johnny Gomes up now. He struck out his first time up. We have a ballpark effect here. Ooh, a 1-4 will be a home run, and a 5-6 will be a single. Come on, Johnny. Johnny, be good. And he hits a home run off Chris Sale. So a 2-run homer for Johnny Gomes. And the Red Sox double their lead, now 4-0. So I believe that's Gomes' second home run of the year.
No outs, bases empty.
All right. So David Ross will come to the plate now. The Red Sox up by 4 now. He struck out his first time up. And he singles right field, so Chris Sale is starting to come a little bit unglued here. Red Sox have reached with 3 straight base runners.
No outs, man on first.
The early hook possibility is coming in. So Daniel Nava, he doubled his first time up. And he singles, so 4 straight hits for the Red Sox. Now Ross motors over to third. So the pitcher is temporarily on B grades until an early hook is made at the end of the inning. So we'll see if the early hook rule is into effect there.
No outs, men on first and third.
Alright, so the Red Sox are threatening to add more here with Ryan Roberts up. He singled his first time up. And he strikes out. So Sale's 8th strikeout of the day.
1 out, men on first and third.
Alright, JBJ up now. He struck out his first time up with runners at the corners. Infield playing halfway in. Okay. And he strikes out. So Chris Sale comes up with back-to-back strikeouts. He needed those.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Alright, 2 down, runners at the corners for Pedroia now. He's 0 for 2. And he's 0 for 3, so Sale finishes the game strong. Okay, as the check here is 2 is higher than the pitcher's
2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 left on.
Early hook rating is 0. He reverts back to an A grade and is not subject to any further early hook checks. So that's kind of a cool little feature there. The pitcher starts getting a little trouble. He gets subject to an early hook. Realistic. I like that feature.
Bottom of the fourth.
All right, we head to the bottom of the fourth. Red Sox now up by 4. Lester will face Konerko, Ramirez, and Diaza. Grounded out his first time up. And he lines out to Nava here to start the bottom of the fourth.
1 out, bases empty.
Konerko up now. Sorry, Alexei Ramirez up now. Grounded out to short his first time up. And a deep fly. Nava makes a great catch.
2 outs, bases empty.
Alright, Diaz up now. He struck out his first time up. Ground ball to third. Roberts throws over to Napoli to retire the side.
Nothing doing this half inning. Top of the fifth.
All right, Bogart's up now. He's struck out twice. Grounded to third. Semien over to Canucco. One up, one down.
One out, base is empty.
All right, Big Papi up now. He had a home run his first time up and fouled out to the catcher his second. Hits it to the Ramirez. Over to first. Two up and two down.
Two outs, base is empty.
It's Mike Napoli. He struck out and doubled. 1 for 2. And he strikes out again.
He now has 11 strikeouts.
11 Ks on the day.
And just like that, the inning's over. Bottom of the 5th.
Alrighty, let's just pitch another fine game today. Only allowed 4 hits through 4. And his hit number 5 now for Flowers. Infield single.
No outs, man on first.
And what do we got here? Oh geez, Lester does not like to pick him off. So we have a throw over to first here. Possible pass ball. And nope, he blocks the pitch, no advance. So great.
No outs, man on first.
Great play by Ross to smother that one. And the run and Flowers cannot advance. Garcia up now. Struck out his first time up. Ballpark effect here. Oh. Looks like it's going to be out no matter what. It's just a matter of what kind of out. And he flies out to Bradley.
One out, man on first.
Alright. Top of the order up now. Eaton's 1 for 2. And it's a double play to end the inning.
No runs, 1 hit, and none left on. Top of the 6th.
Alright. Johnny Gomes up now. Hit a big 2-run homer in the 4th. It's to Ramirez this time. Flips it over to Canucco. 1 up, 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
David Ross up now, 1 for 2. And he strikes out now.
He now has a dozen strikeouts for the game.
Dozen strikeouts. Wow.
2 outs, base is empty.
But he's down by 4 runs. Now up now.
Ball 4. Make your base.
And he walks.
2 outs, man on first.
Roberts up now. Singled and struck out. He pops out to second to end the inning.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 6th.
Alrighty. Lester will face Semien, Bacido, and Dunn. Pops out to Pedroia. 1 up, 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
Bacido's up now. 1 for 2 with a single. And he strikes out.
2 outs, base is empty.
So Lester has 4 Ks on the day.
Ball 4.
And he walks Dunn for a 2-out walk.
2 outs, man on first.
Alright, oh, here we go. And the pitch is going to be in the dirt. I guess that means
2 outs, man on first.
what's his name? Yeah. Ross is going to block it. That doesn't matter because there's nobody on base.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on.
So we're to the top of the 7th here.
Top of the 7th.
Chicago still has failed to score. And Red Sox will have Bradley, Pedroia, and Bogarts. And a solid double into the corner here.
No outs, man on second. They're bringing in a new pitcher.
And Chris Sale will hit the showers. All right, so Jake Petrika comes in to relieve Chris Sale. He's pitched, ooh, man. He's pitched 8.1 innings, allowed 16 hits, so 2 hits per inning. A homer and 9 runs against with an 8.64 ERA. Wow. So hopefully the Red Sox can add some more runs here.
Ball 4. Take your race.
And a good start for the Red Sox. First and second now. Nobody out.
No outs, men on first and second.
Pedroia is up now. He's 0 for 3. A couple of strikeouts. He's definitely glad to see Chris Sale not in there anymore. Most definitely. Gets his first hit of the day. And with nobody out, we're gonna hold him. So the base is loaded now for Xander Bogaerts.
No outs, bases loaded.
I'm sorry, for David Ortiz. Even better. Red Sox can break it wide open here. And David Ortiz gets a big double there to score 2. Bogaerts over to third. Possibly, wait. And he gets thrown out at the plate. But the Red Sox score 2 more. T stays at second.
Now has 3 RBIs today.
3 RBIs on the day for Big Papi. So Red Sox now add to the lead, now 6-0.
1 out, man on second.
Mike Napoli up now. And he walks too, so.
1 out, men on first
So
and second.
Petrika does not opens the floodgates here. Oh, see what happens here. He pitches in the dirt. And it's blocked by Flowers.
1 out, men on first and second.
Johnny Gomes up now. He flies out to left.
2 outs, men on first and second.
All right, David Ross up now. 1 for 3. And he strikes out. The Red Sox add 2 more.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
All right.
1 out, base is empty.
So Ramirez grounds out to Bogaerts for the first out. Diaz up now. And let's see. So 3 through 6 will be a base hit. And it's a single. Drops in front of Nava.
1 out, man on first.
Flowers up now. He's perfect 2 for 2. And he strikes out this time. 2 down now.
2 outs, man on first.
Garcia up now, 0 for 2. Hits it to Pedroia. Throws over to Napoli. And that retires the
2
side.
runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
So, Lester's 2 innings away from pitching his 2nd consecutive shutout.
Top of the 8th. They're bringing in a new pitcher.
So the White Sox are going to go to the pen. They're going to bring in Scott Downs. Ooh, he's not done so well either. 7.2 ERA, 1-0. 5 innings pitched, 6 hits allowed. 4 runs, 4 walks, and 5 Ks. And he flies out to left. Does Nava.
1 out, base is empty.
Roberts up now. 1 for 3. And he strikes out. 1 for 4.
2 outs, base is empty.
And Bradley singles to center.
2 outs, man on first.
I think with 2 out, we're going to try a steal here. So it's 36 here. Not sure exactly how this works. He's got a defense of 3, and he's got a hold of 3. I think that somehow takes into effect Bradley's speed too. I'm not sure though. So we'll see. I think we have to get. Let's see. Let's roll it. So as the dice are higher, yeah, it has to be low. Both die have to be lower. I think that's how it works. Either that or it has to be lower than a 36. One of those two things. So Bradley has a stolen base.
Man on second.
And Pedroia knocks him in for the Red Sox 7th run.
2 outs, man on second.
So the Red Sox are
bringing in a new pitcher.
Red Sox are not looking like a 3-12 team today. So that'd be it for Downs, and Mikel Cleto takes the mound. 0-1 with a save. He's got much better stats than the other pitchers have. He must be the closer. 10.1 innings pitched, 6 hits. Allowed a homer and 3 runs, 1 walk and 13 Ks with a 2.61 ERA and a 0.68 WHIP. And Bogarts flies out to retire the side.
And 1 left on.
So we had home half the 8th here. White Sox need to put some runs on the board.
Strike 3, you're out. 1 out, base is empty.
Lester now has 7 Ks on the day. Possible rare play possibility. Nope. Dribble it on the mound. And Lester's unable to throw it over in time, so.
1 out, man on first.
Possible double play here, and it is. They turn it to end the inning.
Their second double play turn today.
So 6-4-3 double play ends the inning.
Runs, 1 hit, and none left on.
So we head to the top of the 9th. The Red Sox in commanding lead, 7-0.
Top of the 9th.
So Big Papi will be up first. 2 for 4 with a homer and a double. 3 RBIs on the day. And he gets hit. Gee, I wonder if that was on purpose or not. T shakes it off, heads over to first. And we're going to lift Ortiz now for a...
No outs, man on first.
Lift Ortiz for a pinch runner. He's had a great day. We're going to bring in... Herrera to pinch run. Mike Napoli up now. 1 for 3 with a double. Ballpark effect here. This will be an out. Flies out the center. 1 down.
1 out, man on first.
Johnny B. Good Gomes up now. He's 1 for 4 with a 2-run homer. And he grounds out to short. Fielder's choice. Herrera moves up to second.
2 outs, man on second.
David Ross up now. And he strikes out. So that retires side.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 9th.
So we head to the bottom of the 9th. Let's see if Lester can close it out and get his second shutout in as many outings. Another fine performance by John Lester. He'll face Dunn, Konerko, and Ramirez.
Ball 4.
And he walks Dunn to start the inning.
No outs, man on first.
Paul Konerko comes up now. 0 for 3. And he flies out to Nava. Camps under it. 1 down.
1 out, man on first.
Ramirez up now. He's also 0 for 3. And he strikes him out.
2 outs, man on first.
All right. White Sox are down to the last out with Alejandro De Aza here. 1 for 3 with a single. It's the pitch. And it's a double down the line. Oh no. Yeah, you gotta hold him though. And he holds, yep. You gotta hold him down by that many runs.
2 outs, men on second and third.
We're going to let him close. Yeah, gotta let him close that. He's only got 1 out to go. Tyler Flowers up now. Although Tyler Flowers is 2 for 3 against him. And we're gonna let him try one more batter here. Red Sox do have action in the bullpen just in case. Ah, jeez. So there goes the shutout. Oh well, still a fine performance.
2 outs, men on first.
Let's see. I don't think Koji's had much of a chance to pitch. I mean, the Red Sox only 3. They're going to bring in him just to get him some work. Yeah. Let's see. We're going to put this in the 6th column here. Yeah. Ground ball to first. And that play flips it over to Koji.
Easily. Goodbye, everybody.
The Red Sox win 7-2. Lester came 1 out away from pitching a shutout, but still has another fine performance though, as the Red Sox win by 5. Check out the let's check out the other scores first before we go to there. Detroit leads Cleveland 8-4 in the bottom of the 8th. Kansas City and Houston are knotted up at 4 in the top of the 9th. Bottom of the 9th. Toronto and leads Minnesota by 4, 6-2. Tampa Bay beat the Yankees 3-0. Seattle beat Texas 5-2. Phillies beat Atlanta. Beat the Braves 2-0. Pittsburgh beat Milwaukee 11-2. The Padres defeat the Rockies 3-1. San Francisco Giants squeak by the Dodgers 3-2. And it's tied 3-3 with the runners at the corners with the Nationals and St. Louis. Look at the box score real quick. Lester had a fine outing here. 2 runs, 9 hits. Hits were a lot more definitely than last time. But still, another fine outing by Lester. Struck out 8. Chris Sale struck out 12. However, he gave up 8 hits in 6 innings. Allowed 5 runs. ERA balloons to 3.18. Well, for him, balloons. David Ortiz had a fine day. 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs. And a homer. Johnny Gomes also added a 2-run homer of his own. Not much really going on for the White Sox. Tyler Flowers did have 3 hits and 2 RBIs. And we're going to try something here. We're just going to go to the, this is kind of a cool little feature here. We're going to go to this game right here. I'll knot it up at 3.
And now let's get an update from Washington.
All right, this is kind of a cool thing. So now we can finish out this game here. So we're just going to watch it, see what happens. So you have to just click that, and that'll play it automatically, and you can kind of watch it. So the bases are loaded now with
No outs, bases loaded.
Nobody out.
They brought the infield in.
The infield's in. See if Washington can win it here. Oh, it's a pass ball.
No outs,
Oh,
bases loaded. They
Molina
brought the
blocks it.
infield
Ball hit the second. There's an error, and the runner comes from third,
in. Washington wins a nail biter.
and Washington comes
From all of us at Replay Game,
in to
thanks for
win.
playing.
Comes back to win the game. Well, they were ahead for a while, but so that's pretty cool. I like that little feature there. You can finish like everything else is finished, but let's go right here next.
Now let's head out to Houston for a replay update.
So watch the rest of this game too.
That's his 4th hit today. 2 outs, men on first. They're bringing in a pinch runner. Ball 4. Take your base.
So looks like Kansas City's got a little 2-out rally going on here.
On first and second.
Ooh, possible rear play. Nope.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 9th.
All right, head to the bottom of the 9th now.
One out, base is empty.
It's a good start for the Houston here.
1 out, man on first. They're bringing in a new pitcher.
Strike 3, you're out.
2 outs, man on first. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left
So
on.
headed to extras here.
Top of the 10th. One out, base is empty.
It looks like Cleveland's beat Detroit 8-4, so this is the last game.
2 outs, base is empty.
It's kind of like you're watching watching it on TV and you switch over to the next game, or the network switches over to the next game. Pretty cool. I like that nice little feature there.
And just like that, the inning's over.
All right.
Bottom of the 10th.
Strike 3, you're out.
1 out, base is empty. Two outs, base is empty.
Yeah, so all these games, all these baseball games that I have quite a few of them now. They are a little bit different and fun in their own way.
Just like that, the inning's over. Top of the 11th.
Depends upon what type of game you want to play. You know, if you want to play, you know, like every game, like inside pitch, that's, that's a great game for that. If you want to fast forward through stuff, you can do it with this game or with Action PC. If you want a little more animation, Action PC is great for that. Great stats in that too. Great breakdown of stats. Lots of customization. You know, this game is cool in its own way. I'm still just learning all the features of it. Digital Diamond Baseball is great too. Lots of customization in that. Not much for graphics, but still fun. You know, Diamond Mine Baseball. I haven't gotten it yet. It's probably the, but that's a great statistically deep game. Again, not big on the graphics, but you know, it's got great gameplay. So, you know, it all depends upon what type of game you want. Stratomatic, you know, the king. It's got a really solid engine behind it. A little bit of a clunky interface, but you know, it's I feel at home when I play Stratomatic. It's just a fun game. So, lots of good stuff out there. They definitely come a long way, and you know, and I can't wait to see what kind of improvements they're going to make in the future. So 12th inning now, wow.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
So yeah, just, you know, it's a great hobby, definitely, I think. And then the cards and dice adds a whole nother dimension too. It's going to be my next endeavor there too, trying to learn some of the cards and dice versions of these games, like Inside Pitch. Some games I haven't even tried yet. Digging Deep Sports Baseball and Digging Deep Baseball and the Payoff Pitch Baseball and Stratomatic, of course, and yeah, there's one that's eluding me. I can't think of the name of it, but one that I funded on Kickstarter. It's got, you know, not a huge following, but it's looks like a really fun game. I don't know, it'll come to me later. Probably after I finish the video, but just a lot of great sports games, and you know, not just baseball either. So it's a great hobby, definitely.
No outs, man on first.
Wow, 13th inning here.
Third baseman is playing in.
And the replay baseball game definitely plays pretty fast. I mean, you can finish a game like within like 30-35 minutes. You know, if you really wanted to.
2 outs, man on first. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on.
Wow.
Bottom of the 13th.
I wonder how far this game's going to go. Again, this game, too, is another one I want to try with the cards there. You know, cards and dice. And I just printed out another one I found. One of the couple of the guys in the league I'm going to be playing in. I'm going to use this engine, possibly. It's called Fall Classic Baseball Game. So that's another interesting one to check out. Cards and dice. So, and then there's, of course, Box Seat Baseball, which I got the sample cards and dice of, but haven't finished it yet. I mean, I haven't played it yet.
2 outs, base is empty.
And there's one other one too. I can't think of what it was, but that one is the hugely statistically deep, which I'm probably going to need like a whole afternoon just to play one game. But
1, 2, 3. Bottom of the 14th.
But definitely, like I said, a great hobby. There's some great people that play it too, so
1 out,
makes it fun. You know. Out of the Park Baseball, of course. That's going to be coming out with Out of the Park 18, which I look forward to watching Red Sox fans' videos on that. He's got some great replays going on in the Red Sox. With Out of the Park 17 right now. Ron Juckett got some great series. 1946 Red Sox, 1964 Red Sox. Well, not 64 Red Sox, but 64 season. I'm using Action PC.
Track 3, you're
ID Gestures got a bunch of great baseball videos out there.
No
So,
hits, and 1 left on.
yeah, get a great group of guys definitely playing it. You know, and hopefully we can get some girls in playing it too. So, you know, but yeah, again, this sport usually attracts more guys than girls. So, but
The first baseman is playing in.
wow, 15th inning here. I didn't think this was gonna go this long.
Man on second.
Gonna have to cut the video pretty soon if it goes much beyond an hour, or else I'm gonna be babbling. Oh yeah, and I got the APA game. I haven't even started that.
2 outs, man on third.
1978 season there. Got to get that started. So. Wow. Oh, and they score a run here in the top of the
2
15th.
outs, man on first.
So Kansas City breaks through in the top of the 15th there.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left on.
But yeah,
Bottom of the 15th.
I just found this simulcast type thing going on here, and that's, like I said, another fun thing that's feature of the game.
1 out, base is empty.
All right, see what happens here. 1 down. 2 down now. Houston down to their possible last out here. And ooh, still alive.
2 outs, man on first.
Oh my goodness. Houston gets a walk-off 2-run homer. Wow, that was an exciting finish.
He now has 3 RBIs today.
Wow.
Wins the game in extra innings.
2-run homer for Chris Carter, who's now a Yankee.
Thanks for playing.
All right, and that's it. So we'll leave you right here. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the game and the extras there. Take care. God bless, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.